Everybody, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. I'm here at last, and We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. Excuse me. We are an emerging nation. We've been around for about 3 years, putting in solid foundations, our economy, treasury, currency, social services, all this sort of thing. We're now building our income to boost our economy and increase the liquidity and value of our currency, which can benefit all members and ultimately the whole world. Who can be a member? Anybody can be a member or a citizen, sometimes we call them, and we are non-separatist. We don't recognize differences where you come from, what height you are, age, color, class, creed, how much money you've got or not got, whether you got a high IQ or a zero IQ, it doesn't matter. You're a human being, and that's all we recognize people as. And we're all one big family of humanity, and every human being is unique and so has something unique to offer our community, and so is of equal value to every other member of our community. That is what non-separatist is about. Okay, we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. I'm heading over there now because that's where we see most of the comments, although I've got a feeling, yeah, we've got Lewis in YouTube, top of the comments list, as usual. And I'll be coming back to check in YouTube later because we do get comments there that I can't see in Facebook and vice versa. So let's get over to Facebook where most of the comments are. When I get to Facebook, I'm looking for We Share Abundance Publicly group. And when we get there, hopefully we'll be finding the 11th of July. Yeah, so far so good. Click to expand. From Alabama, USA, followed by Norman Firth from Doncaster, UK. So we have Portugal, USA, UK represented already. We'll be getting started in just a moment with a little short prayer. And the prayer is there to help us all find true happiness in life. You know, you can't buy that. Doesn't matter how much money you've got, it won't mean that you're happy. You'll get momentary pleasure from the things that money can do for you, new house, new home, pay off your bills, all this sort of thing. But it won't give you true, lasting happiness. There are lots of people with lots of money and they're still searching for something. I need more, 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 more. Why? Because they don't know that true happiness can't be bought. It can only be found through loving service to others. And the great thing about that is when you make loving service to others your goal, everything else you want in life will naturally flow to you. You won't have to chase after it. You won't have to chase money, which is very difficult. It runs away from you. The more you run after money, the more it runs away from you. If you're of loving service to people, the more service you offer to the more people, the more everything that you want and need in life just comes to you. So that's what our little prayer is about. We'll be starting with that, and we'll follow that with a little short affirmation to help us maintain that non-separatist ideology that just sees everybody as one happy big family of humanity. We don't pigeonhole people because they're bald or old or don't have sleeves in the shirt or whatever, you know. So we will get started right now. We've got Richard in from Devon, and we'll get started right now with a little short prayer that I told you about, and that goes like this. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member finds that joy of service, and through service, bless each member, that they attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And the affirmation we have goes like this: we are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy will. Okay, we've got Bozina in from Scotland as well, the capital of Scotland, up in Edinburgh there. So it's going to be short and sweet today, because I don't really have anything much to tell you. I can tell you that the development is ongoing with the progressive income, and how do we go? Progressive passive income pool. Okay, this is an upgrade from our current pool system, where you will get automatic withdrawals once that is uh, installed and up and running. The withdrawals will be subject to conditions. You will have to be an active elite member, and if you are not prepared to share love and abundance, it's not a penalty. It's just the fact that we need income in to pay income out, and we take that income that comes in through those progressive passive income pools, and we use it through our investments to generate the income that pays out the dividends, the rewards, whatever you want to call them, on a monthly basis. And if you introduce somebody, straight away they'll be eligible for the withdrawals. And the best part about it is, so will you. Okay. And the more people you introduce, the more you'll be able to withdraw. So one person, $10. One person that comes in new gets $10 automatically. They don't have to introduce anybody. It's just there. Existing members, we can't do that with because we don't have the funds. So you have to introduce somebody until we can build funds, which will take up to 12 months. So if you want to just sit and wait, that's fine. In 12 months' time from when we launch, you'll start getting withdrawals. If you want to speed that process up, everybody you introduce will add $10 to your withdrawal level. So if you want $100 a month, introduce 10 people. If you want $50 a month, introduce 5 people. If you just want to let the system work for you, it's going to take up to 12 months before you start getting paid, and you will start getting paid $10. And in your second year, you'll get $20, and your third year, $30, and so on. And it'll go up by $10 every year. And we're here not for just a few years, we're here for generations. So that is going to build, but it is a withdrawal. It is not a commission. So you have to have the funds in your account. For example, if your withdrawal level is $1,000 and you've only got $500 in your account, we can only pay you the $500. If you've got $100,000 in your account, that's fine. We can pay you $1,000 for 100 months. And over those 100 months, you'll be building more and more and more income because we generate a lot of income for you through the rewards plan and through the free raffle that we run every month. I mean, you could win tens of thousands of dollars, and in the near future, hundreds of thousands of dollars from that free raffle. And that all goes into your account and is then available for you to withdraw. And I see we've got Andrew in saying good morning from New Zealand, where it is Wednesday morning. I hope it's a lovely morning for you, Andrew. I hope it's a lovely day for you wherever you are, whatever time of day it is. Okay. Now, I was going to say unfortunately, but I don't suppose it's unfortunate. It's just one of those things. Today, I've been not available for most of the day. Um, I was planning, well, I did get up earlier and work, but then the garage rang me to say that my car was available to pick up, and they rang at about 7:30 a.m. Um, so I had to take the courtesy car down there to the garage, pick up my car, and by the time I got back, it was time to leave because I had an appointment in Barnstaple. Um, Now, the appointment was delayed a little bit. They were running behind, as hospitals often do here in the UK. But it went relatively smoothly. However, it wasn't what I expected. It was supposed to be, what I understood anyway, it was supposed to be fixing my cataracts, but they did some laser surgery on this right eye, which is my good eye. Um, and not a lot happened on the other eye, which I was expecting. Um, and then they're going to do that in another appointment. So I've been waiting for over 2 years already. And I said, well, what difference is this going to make to this eye? He said, well, you probably won't notice anything. Oh, that's great. I spend all day, because by the time I travel there, and you recover from the eye drops and everything else, and you can drive back. And I'm not going to really see any benefits. So there must be something going on, but I don't know what it is. However, there we go. We have somebody in speaking in French, I think. It's been more than 2 years since I registered. I've never touched a penny yet. I have 11 Visa. Congratulations. 11 Visa is worth, what, $3,500 or something like that. As soon as we get those, um, the new program development done. Devian has been working on it today. All I got from Deviani was that she worked on it today and she'll continue tomorrow. She did say she thought she'd have the coding done from our site's point of view by the end of this week. But then we've got to link our coding into the Binance Smart Chain, and we're not sure how long that will take. But once that is done, then we can go live with the program, and that's when these automated withdrawals will be available to you. And the more money you have in your account, of course, the more you'll be able to withdraw. How much can you withdraw? Like I said before, it's up to you. The more people you refer, the greater your withdrawal level will be. Okay. We've got Kingsley saying amen. I think we've seen, yeah, we saw Kingsley before. Yeah, good. Okay. So I only got back online. What time was it? About getting on for 6:30, I think. I picked up a few things that I hadn't managed to complete this morning, but there were no messages or anything sent out. I just didn't have time to do a message and get it out. But I've picked up on most of the things, I think. But I've not done anything new. Tomorrow, my priority will be, first of all, getting those emails done and sent to ROI tips for the campaign to start. That's starting, don't know the exact date, but it's this coming weekend. It might be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I'm not quite sure. One of those days. That is our main campaign that is for the Turnkey Cash Cow program. Now, we don't have hundreds of members in the Turnkey Cash Cow program at this time. So many members will be thinking, well, how does that affect me? The fact is that when anybody prospers in We Share Abundance, it helps everybody. And we will be helping the Turnkey Cash Cow to prosper through these campaigns. We are aiming, this is only a goal, we are aiming to get each and every Turnkey Cash Cow member something like 25 um, referrals a month, with one of those at least being an upgrade to the Turnkey Cash Cow plan. That will put money into their pockets naturally. It will also put money into the treasury. That money will not be used for the withdrawal plan that we're bringing in. That has to be self-financing so that it is sustainable and compliant and will last for generations. So the funds that we get in the treasury from other sources will be used to repay our debts, basically. The debts come from people that have loaned us cash to keep us going and people that bought nest eggs to keep us going. And initially we'll pay off those loans and then the nest eggs in chronological order from the other funds that come in. Once all that's been paid off debt free, then yeah, any additional funds that we create from any source whatsoever, and we've got lots of other sources, not just the Turnkey Cash Cow program, those will be able to be funneled into the withdrawal plan so that people will be able to withdraw more and more and more from that wealth building. For people that need cash now, I would highly recommend that they get involved in our staking plans. We have a stable stake. You can only buy stake in that. There is no minimum and maximum. It's one level. It's $100. So I suppose $100 is the minimum, and it's also the maximum that you can stake. And that pays 20% for the first 12 months, $20 a month for the first 12 months, with a bonus payout at the end of 12 months of what is likely to be $200, certainly a minimum of 100, likely to be 200 for our members. And from there on, for every year after that, it will pay you $50 a month. So it's a real good investment for one time $100. The secondary staking we have, there is no ceiling on what you can invest, and it's another way to use those funds that you have in your wealth builder. Because for every $25 you put in, you can automatically have added $25 from your wealth builder. So it's like you deposit $25, but you've now got $50 in there, and that $50 earns you money on a monthly basis and is paid out, as is the stable stake in SDT. Once we have that liquidity established in our currency tokens, which we're moving to the Binance Smart Chain, they're currently on Waves, but we will be moving them with the advent of the withdrawal plan, the change to the progressive passive income pools. They'll be moved to the Binance Smart Chain. And once we have that liquidity there, you will have the option then of either taking USDT or our own token. And as you see that our own token is consistently going up in liquidity and value, I think a lot of people will opt then for our own token rather than USDT, which is a good one because it's stable. You know what your dollars are. But if you've got, for example, $100 to withdraw and you get $100 in USDT, okay, it's $100. But if you withdraw it in our own token and you know that our own token is going up by 10% or 20% or 50% every month, then you may want to opt for that token, which you can then do what you want with. You can let it go higher and higher. And when you've got it to a point where you think, okay, that's good, you can then change it into something else, Bitcoin or USDT or anything you want. So that will be available once we build that liquidity. I talked about other plans we have besides the Turnkey Cash Cow. Once we've got that up and running, my focus will be on the Fund Miracles website, which will generate huge amounts of income, not overnight, it'll take a while to build, but it will generate huge amounts of income. And remember, we're here for generations. We're not talking about getting rich quick overnight. We're here for generations to build wealth and fight poverty. and that program will be very instrumental in producing an awful lot of income. Once we've got that one done, I want to get the mall in place where we'll be able to sell also our own products. Members will be able to sell their products as well through the mall, either as a fixed price or as an auction. And we have many things coming up that will be great to sell. And of course, one of the great benefits from the mall will be if somebody buys something from the mall, the person that introduced them, whether they're a member or not, the person that referred them to the mall will get a commission. And so will the person that referred the referrer. So it's through two levels. So there will be commission paid through the mall, as well as generating income for our treasury. And once we get rolling with that, one of the main things we'll have that will be coming in we'll be selling cars at discounted prices, brand new, spanking, shiny cars of the purchaser's choice at highly discounted prices. We will probably auction them and start off at maybe a quarter of the value or even 20% of the value. So if we're looking at a $25,000 vehicle, we'll start the bidding at 5,000 and see where it goes. Whatever we get, the sale proceeds less the commissions that we pay to you, the members. If you're getting 10%, let's suppose we only get $10,000 for a $25,000 vehicle. It's still, if you're getting 10%, which it probably will be on the vehicles, it's $1,000 in your pocket. Boom. And we'll be selling probably a vehicle every day in the not too distant future, maybe even more than one vehicle a day. So that will be great. But the other thing about it, of course, is we sell it for 10,000, 2,000 goes out in commissions, 1,000 to you and 1,000 to your sponsor. $8,000 goes into the treasury, boosting again our value and our coupons. So there's lots and lots of things going on. I do apologise for the people that are waiting for USDT transfers and payments. There are one or two from the secondary staking. I will get them done tomorrow. I'll get some of, if not all, of the people from the Project 10K Club. Also, we'll get them started paying, but I have to get those email follow-up sequence done. I want 14 at least in there so that we can get people followed up on automatically for at least 2 weeks. And then we'll be able to do more and more and more with that. So that is what I'm up to, but I've not been doing any of it today because the way things are. I've got to go back there roughly 4 weeks, I think, when they're going to do what I thought they were going to do today. I hope. This is what they've told me they're going to do. They're going to put stents in and get rid of the cataracts and things in the eyes. So that's going to be roughly 4 weeks today, I believe. I've not got the appointment for that yet, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. But between now and then, we should be in a good shape. We should have got the PPP sorted out, Progressive Passive Income Pool. We should be underway with the Miracles website, and we should be heading towards getting the mall sorted out. I think the mall will be a big job. I have no doubt about that, but we have time because we're going to be here for generations. It's not important that we get things done fast. It's nice the quicker we can get things done, but it's more important that we get them done and get them done right and make sure that everything that we're doing going forward is compliant, sustainable, so that we are here as a rock. talked about our own staking programs. We also have, of course, third-party plans that you can get involved in through our Command Builder multiple income streams in your dashboard. Some of those plans are really, really good. I like particularly Vortic, ETF Pools, BitSports, and there are probably one or two more that will be coming in. But those three in particular at the moment are the pick of the bunch, I think. Oh, four really. Let's not forget Beyond Infinity. That it is. That is where we're getting these cars from that we're going to be selling. And we get those cars, essentially we get them free, because every car we buy, we get a credit into their passive income program, and within the period of receiving the car, which is 12 months, we get our money back plus a little bit extra. So that car actually comes to us at no cost, and that's why we can afford to sell it for anything we get. Anything we get for it is a bonus, and we will at some stage become the go-to place to buy a vehicle, because we'll have vehicles for sale and people will be able to get the vehicle of their choice at massive discount. And the more people come, the more we'll get for the cars, because people will keep bidding and bidding and bidding. When we get started, there'll be some real bargains. We might get a 25 grand car for 5,000, a 50,000 grand car for 8,000 or 10,000. You know, it's it doesn't matter to us because it's all bonus money coming in. But the more we get, the better. And as we get more people coming in, of course, we'll get higher prices because there'll be people bidding, and that will not only benefit the treasury, but benefit you. If you know somebody, they say, "Oh, I'm going to buy a new Range Rover. How much is that going to cost you? 100 grand." Okay. I tell you what, would you like to get it for half price or less or a little bit more? Of course, you introduce them, they put the bid in. If they win the bid, whether they get it for 50,000 or 80,000 or whatever, it's 10% in your pocket. You can make an awful lot of money just by referring people to our mall once we get that up and running. So it's going to be very exciting. There's a lot of exciting things coming in the near future. And as we get traffic into the mall, it'll help the sale of other stuff, anything else you've got to sell on the mall. It'll be a while before we have any tangible goods from members available, because we'll have to put in some sort of escrow system and things where people can pay and then the funds are released once they've got delivery of the product. But it will come. It will come. I mean, it's all available. Same sort of thing that you get with eBay or with Amazon, and it will come. And of course, we'll build our membership through this as well. We'll have a membership of literally millions of people. And the more people we have, the more it boosts the value of our currency. It's all working together for you. It's really, really powerful. That's it, really. I just rambled on a bit there. We've got Joseph Abel in from Nigeria. Hi there, Joe. Nice to see you. Let's check in the Melon app and see what we've got there. As I said, Lewis was in early on from Portugal. Oh, we've got David Chan. He says, "Hi Graham, how are you doing? Can we get an update as to payment to WSA Vortic 10K Club with Tether TRC 20 wallets?" I think I've told you about that already. It's ongoing, but it's been slow, and I've not been available today, so nothing's been done on it today. They'll be going out as soon as I can get them done. The BP20 wallet people, they've all been paid. Uh, I think that the most of the people that had Vortic direct transfers have also been paid. The only ones that are outstanding are ones that came in either yesterday or today. And then the TRC20, uh, we're working on. Okay, we'll get it done as soon as we can. Okay, that covers everything there, but welcome to everybody. Goodbye to everybody. I'll be here same time, same place tomorrow at um, 7 p.m. London time on YouTube page and in a Facebook group. We share abundance publicly. Hopefully, I'll got a good day in tomorrow. I'll have a bit more in the term of updates of what's actually been completed and not just what we're working on. And that's it. So between now and then, get out there, be WISA warriors, get involved in some of these third-party plans. Like I say, they're great plans, but we have no control over them. The plans that we have internally, okay, we know that we're in control of those plans. But the Vortic, which is very solid, ETF pools, very solid, Beyond Infinity, very solid, whatever else I said. Um, Oh, BitSports seems to be very solid, but we don't know. We have no insight. We're just affiliates like anybody else. We're not part of the management of them or anything. We get no preferential treatment. We are just affiliates. Um, with our own programs, we know what's going on, and if anything isn't working, we'll be able to tell you. If it is, we'll be able to tell you. You know, so far so good with everything that we have in our own state. So until tomorrow, get out there and share what we have, not only internally, but also through the multiple income streams, the login ads, the poverty pusher plan, very powerful. Um, and everything is very solid. How about WSE? That's CC Leo. Um, is it? No. Yes. I don't understand your question there. But we are moving forward. If you didn't catch uh, all that's been said, CC, watch the replay. God bless you until tomorrow. Be out there, WISA warriors, go the extra mile, and I'll see you then. Until see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator.